onto the mat. Take the right hand to the outside of the left knee. Sitting up straight and rotating to the left. Coming back to the front. Reach behind you with your right hand onto the mat. Push down on the mat. Take the left hand to the outside of the right knee. Roll both shoulders back and turn to the right. Come back to the front. Now come over onto your left hip. Take the foot behind you.
Okay. Are we going to mirror you, or do you want us to do what you're saying?
I want you to do what I'm saying.
Oh.
If I'm gonna do mirror image, then I'll be doing the mirror image. But just do what I'm saying, which is not mirror image right now. Okay. Y'all just do what I'm saying. That way I can tell if I'm doing something wrong, because I'll be looking at what y'all doing thinking, I think I told you to do that, didn't I? Okay. So take the top of your right foot and lay it into the groove that's the arch of your left foot. Let it sit right there. Okay? So it's going to look like this. This is Asana. It's a seated warrior pose. So you're starting from Dandasana, right here. Dandasana. Dandasana.
Okay.
Dandasana. Come on over the hip. Take the left foot out to the side. The top of the right foot. Rest right in the arch of the foot. The knees are pointing straight ahead. Okay? Then you come out, back into Dandasana. Then rotate onto the right hip, right foot out to the side, the top of the left foot directly into the arch of the left foot, and then come back into Dandasana. So the top of the foot looks like this. When you're coming out to the side, the knees are pointing straight ahead. The foot is laying out, coming out at a 45-degree angle. The top of the foot is laying on that arch. Okay? The toes are pointing behind you. Okay? And then come out, and then go to the other side. Swing back and forth. In the middle, you're going back to Dandasana.
Okay.
I can see total blank looks on everybody's face.
Well, there's no stretching.
You know what? Toes are pointing towards the fireplace. The right foot lays in the arch. Now from right here, I can see there's a great bit of not having levelness in my hips. So, we want the levelness of the hips. So I'm bringing the smooth side of blankets together, not the fringe side. I'm going to go up on 3. So I'm going to bring it in right here, straighten the legs again. And this time bring the blankets right here so that when I go over on the left side, I'm up high. Okay, from here, the left foot comes out to the side, the right foot stays on top. And I can sit here, and my hips are level. And your hips are probably level with that too. You know, have that other one close by just in case. And it's just supporting this sit bone on the left side, okay? The left sit bone. The right sit bone is free. Okay? Okay? Now, straighten the legs back out.